is currently November 13th, Degen hours into early morning, aka 6 in the morning. Need some Airways event out, but we're talking to Damslet because I haven't done these kind of things, check in with her in forever, so I'm extremely behind, but I'm hoping we get some nice interactions, I don't know. Also have food, so once again, apologies.
Are you heading out, Columbina?
Yes, I need to get a lyre repaired.
What?
One of the Kuhenki's lyres is broken. She greatly values this lyre, so I wish to have it restored.
Man, Kuhenki sure are multi-talented.
Of course. This little one often performs around here, and I sometimes sing along.
You know, Paimon's been thinking this for a while, but you sure do spoil the Kuhenki.
Well, it's only right. They have kept me company all this time, and often bring me amusing objects as well.
Mama told me about this with one natural instinct of Kuhenki to make the moon goddesses happy.
If you don't mind Paimon asking, how do you plan to fix this lyre? Didn't you say you didn't want to be seen by others?
In the past, small animals or Kuhenki would help deliver broken objects to an artisan's doorstep for me. All I had to do was wait for the artisan to find it. Of course, sometimes that would take a few days.
Seems like a roundabout way of doing things.
We got it.
Yeah, just leave it to us. Who knows? We might even be able to get this done today.
Very well. Thank you.
Our pleasure. By the way, what artisan do you usually bring your stuff to?
Does she even know?
I don't know her name, but there's a large mechanical hand by her door, and she lives in a round, conch-like home.
That can only mean one person.
The aroma of crumb cakes often wafts from within as well.
Yep, that clears it up for sure.
So I've come to the root. Oh. I've come to the conclusion that my food is inadequately warmed. So I'm gonna finish this, head back down, microwave, and I'll be back. So, oh, hi.
You appear acquainted with that artisan. I shall await you here.
I know. Are you home?
Wait, Paimon? Is that you?
What brings you here, guys? Bring me any snacks? Paimon knew you'd say that.
Oh, okay.
Here, we got you these on the way.
You're so smart.
Quick, hand them over. Inefa's gonna be back soon. So, you here to hang out? What sort of fun things should we do? Actually, we need your help with something.
Oh, she's so pleased at home. Oh. Oh.
Get that weird thing away from me.
Unless Inefa does
Weird
the
thing?
tinkering?
You mean this lyre? I told you! I don't mess with stuff that science and mechanics can't explain. I'm telling you, that lyre just shows up on my doorstep at random.
And after I fix it, the thing up and disappears.
That's so cute.
Not that I believe in spooky, superstitious stuff like that.
Ah, okay. Seems like there's some sort of misunderstanding here.
What do you mean?
It's a friend's lyre who's a bit
Yeah,
strange.
she doesn't mean any harm. She just has her reasons for taking the lyre back without being seen.
Really? You better not be making this up. Fine. I'm trusting you on this. I'll fix this thing for you, and this time I'll try to make it last. Wait for me here. I'll be right back.
Oh.
Ah, knew we could count on Aino. Oh, Paimon feels a little bad. Columbina's random item drop-offs had her so freaked out, though.
Yes, she deserves something in return.
Exactly. Ah! What are you doing here? You scared us.
I have something to give you.
Huh? What are these?
David?
A few trinkets the Kuhenki collected. I thought the artisan might like them. Perhaps you could give them to her as thanks.
Oh. Huh. What a weird collection of components. Yeah, alright. We'll pass them along. Take care on your way back. There could be people around here. Huh? What is it?
Point.
Oh,
Hi. We've been spotted.
Analyzing appearance.
what are you doing that for?
Oh, that's great. That's so silly. I love that this is just like, I don't know if it's part of the main story. It seems completely optional, but it's just nice.
Match found. Resemblance to not cry moon goddess statues is 95%.
What about the margin of error?
Margin of error minimal. Inference assessment accurate.
Okay, all fixed. Did a pretty bang-up job if I do say so myself. It shouldn't break ever again. Also, about those snow enough.
That was so good. About those snow enough.
What was that last part, I know?
Those snazzy new components worked great too.
Huh?
Who's that behind you?
The person who needed the lyre fix. The one who's shy.
She kinda looks familiar. Have I seen her before? Whatever. The most important thing is, I hid those snacks Paimon gave me.
That's right. Also, she wanted you to have these components as thanks for fixing the lyre, Aino.
Ooh, let me see. Wow! These are rare and so old. You sure I can take them?
Yes.
Thank you so much! If you ever need anything else fixed, just come find me. No need to be shy.
I'm betting Inefo just doesn't say anything else here.
Well, we got places to be, so, Aino, Inefa, we'll swing by some other day, okay?
And we'll actually play with Aino. We're still
Oh,
waiting for that
we've
day.
got to get the damselette out of here, or Inefa will recognize her for sure.
This is so funny, considering I've already done acts 3 and 4.
Oh, sure. See you some other time. I gotta do some cleanup quick, or Nefa's gonna find the snack crumbs.
All right. Until next time.
Aww.
I know.
Yeah?
It didn't even load properly on the PlayStation. Oh, that's... Yeah, this is why we need to move to PC/PS5, huh? So we can have the best facial expressions actually be properly captured.
Would you like to frame these components or preserve them in any way?
What? Why would I do that?
They appear to be gifts from the moon goddess.
Huh? What are you talking about? Remind me to check your circuits later.
Oh. Cute. I'm guessing that's done. Yeah. If I enter, am I gonna immediately be put in the quest? I feel like I am. Which is fine. She did just help us out. Oh, no, we're fine. Cool. I will be right back.
If ever you find that the animals in Nodcry behave in ways you do not understand, just ask me and I will explain. Even when the night is gone, and even when the sky is hidden from view, still the moon shines its light upon you.
Alright, we're back. Let's do the Sumeru quest. But, you know what I mean. Oh, return to Sumeru, you and run into some old friends. Apparently this is a Layla event. I don't really know much else is going on. I think all the Sumeru cast is finally voiced again after last year's unfortunate series of events. And there's some good old Kave, Al-Haytham roommates. Some fun stuff. What is happening? Did I just... What happened to the academia?
Huh.
Oh,
We haven't been back to the academia in a while. It hasn't changed much, has it? Well, since we've got some time, want to go to the house of Dana? Paimon wants to do some reading!
Excuse me? Who are you and what have you done with Paimon?
Ha! So you noticed! Well, you're too late. The Paimon you know and love is no more.
Oh. Okay.
You're looking at Paimon Plus, a new and improved treasure trove of travel know-how. Paimon Plus would like to find some new books to peruse. A gracious traveler like yourself wouldn't leave her companionless on her quest, right?
I'm kind of afraid to see what would happen if I refuse. You got me there. Let's go.
Come on, this way.
Paimon, she does have her moments.
Oh, hey! It's Kale and Cyrus!
Should I know who that is?
Wonder what's going on. Let's go see.
In the books? Abandoning the quest already?
Well,
And they're busy
you know what they
talking,
say? Learning is a lifelong quest.
So
Which
basically,
means there's always another chance to read a book. But you never know when the next chance to reunite with an old friend will come along.
Sure, whatever you say.
Traveler, Paimon? You're back in Sumeru?
Oh, hello, you two. It's been a while. Looking to spend time with some old friends?
Who are you?
Yep. We saw some familiar faces, so we came to say hi.
I have no idea who you are, so this is really awkward. Yeah.
Ho ho! Excuse you, associating me with that woman. And if you're going to remember me that way, you should at least mention my tomato growing skills.
Oh, you're associated with Lisa and Sino. Oh.
So he's mad about the Zaha Hadid part and not the old man part?
Well, Paimon's glad to see you in such good spirits, Cyrus. Must mean things are all good here in Sumeru.
Okay, so he only appeared in Sino's story quest, which I have not done. Both Act 2 specifically, which was Sethos's, I believe, and then Kave's Hangout, which I also have not done. Oopsie. I couldn't help making a joke at your expense.
Ah, well, it's quite all right. I'm not the type to take offense at that kind of thing.
You definitely are.
Meh.
Anyway, what were you and Kale chatting about just now?
Ah, that. Well, it was quite a spontaneous meeting. I was leaving the sage's office when I spotted Kole in conversation with a Mahamata, and it looked serious. I thought something bad might have happened, so I hurried over as soon as the conversation ended. But as it turns out, our Kole is moving up in the world. The academia even hired her as a consultant.
Hey, let's go.
Wow, that's incredible.
Oh, it's nothing, really.
Look at that, so humble. Takes after me, she does.
Not at all. Not at all. No, wait. I didn't mean that to sound like I don't think you're humble, Mr. Cyrus, because of course you are. I just,
Kale's so good. Kale so knows she's sweating. I should help her out. What are you a consultant for?
Oh, well, I wouldn't even call myself a consultant. I'm just helping out. Now that the new semester has started, a lot of students and scholars are doing fieldwork for their research.
but it can be dangerous for those who don't have a lot of experience in the wild. So, the Academia is planning to establish an agency that provides guidance on outdoor survival and rescue for people who need it.
Oh, Paimon gets it! So, you're here to explain rainforest survival as a representative of the forest rangers.
Yeah, pretty much. Of course, when it comes to tips on deciphering mechanisms or defeating monsters, that's for people who are far more senior than me to handle. And speaking of which, since we're short on manpower, the person in charge at the Academia said we're still accepting newcomers. If you're interested, you're welcome to join and share your insights.
Ah, seizing the moment. Well done, Cole. Recruiting someone as capable as the Traveler is a great idea. Oh, and just between the four of us, the Academia has set aside a generous amount of funding for this project.
How many primo Cute.
Well, since Kali's thrown her hat in the ring, we should help out too. What do you say, Traveler?
Well, as we all know, I'm nothing if not at least a little helpful.
Great! We're all supposed to meet up in Aru Village later, so I guess we'll regroup there. I was kinda worried, since Master Tainari isn't around to help this time, but now I feel much better.
Have faith, you don't need anyone's help to do a great job.
Yeah, even if you don't trust the Academia's eye for talent, you can trust ours for sure.
And mine, of course. I have as good an eye for people as I do for tomatoes.
Well, there you have it.
Thanks, everyone.
Oh, speaking of Tainari, how are things with him and the others?
Good, thanks. All the forest rangers are doing great. Oh, but Master Tainari did mention that Sino and Septhos were heading to Gandharvaville. I'm not sure if it's for work or something else.
Huh, knowing them, could just be to play some cards.
Reminder for me to check for optional dialogue.
I'm not sure. Apparently Septhos is bringing someone else with him too. But with my Academia commitment, I didn't have time to ask for more details.
Huh, well now Paimon's curious. Should we go check things out, Traveler?
Why not? Been a while since we dropped in to say hi.
That's true, and I'm sure they've missed you.
Now that is how it should be between friends. Getting together to play cards or enjoy a meal. Yet here I am, stuck with Nephis, who only ever calls to talk about research. Well, I won't delay your reunion any longer. Until next time.
Goodbye,
Thanks,
Mr. Cyrus.
NPC that
Take
I'll
care.
Definitely not meet for the first time.
All right.
Future
I should
eventually.
probably get going too. See you later, guys. Come find me in Aru Village when you're ready.
Sure thing.
Looking forward to seeing you shine, Kali.
That's cute. Oh, we've already accessed the event? I'm surprised. Usually you have to like finish part 1 or like at least get halfway. Cool. We'll definitely focus on the story. That was part 1. Maybe I'll check out the video briefly. Also, good reminder for me to put in Nahida so I can observe everyone's thoughts from afar. Sorry, I know.
There are still so many places for us to explore.
It seems like we finally fully gone into like a tradition of when the events of which region will do. For the events, which region they will be taking place in. Area. Because this is,
Tainari's place.
two,
Tainari's
6.1,
place.
and then we're back in Samara.
Here it is.
So I wonder if that trend will happen with us having an Inizuma event around the same time we have an Inizuma event.
Sino!
Next year, I think
Zethos!
it's us.
Looks like the whole gang's here. Oh, and Layla's here too. But, oh, she doesn't look too good. Did something happen?
Hi. It's been a while. Everything okay?
Ah, Paimon, Traveler. It's good to see you. I'd welcome you like a proper host, but I'm a bit busy at the moment. Apologies.
This seems serious.
No need to look that worried. My observations indicate Miss Layla's condition has improved quite a bit. There's no danger to her mind. She's just fatigued and needs some rest. Excuse me for a moment while I blend some calming incense. I'll let you two explain the situation.
All right. What happened was, Zethos and a few members of the Temple of Silence rescued Layla, who was out in the desert trapped in a state of delirium.
She had to be rescued? Oh, that sounds bad.
That's all you're gonna say about it, Sino? I mean, we don't want people jumping to conclusions.
That's all I can say about it. The person involved is unable to explain what happened to her, so we're limited in what we know.
Sorry. My head is still dizzy. The moons. Exactly how many are there?
The moons? Well,
She's
that's
been
odd
repeating that
relevant
phrase
to
over and
no,
over
right?
again, but she can't seem to remember what happened to her.
We tried a few things back at the Temple of Silence, but we couldn't recover her memories. Her symptoms are kind of similar to researchers in the Satyavada life state. So we brought her to Tainari to see if our veteran forest watcher had any other ideas.
Tainari is pretty much our last option, so let's hope he can help.
The good news is, even if restoring her memory is a no-go, we can help with the headache at least. Jur was in a similar state when we found him, delirious and mumbling to himself, but he's more or less back to normal now. Sorry, I should give you some context first, huh? We should let Miss Layla get some rest. Come with me, you two, and I'll introduce you to the other victim of this incident.
Good idea. I'll wait for Tainari here and keep an eye on our patient.
All right then, this way.
I'll have to tell Master about this when I get back.
I forget who Master is.
Hey! How many moons are there in the sky?
Something strange is going on.
Surely that little girl must be leaving soon.
That's an oddly convenient, whatever they're called here. The improved Inazuma mechanic that has been translated to all the others. Not get too close. See if I can get more fluff dialogue.
Branch into song.
Nahida.
I see everything. Everyone hold hands.
Who did the Ajalenok not offend? Who did the Ajalenok nut offend?
Oh.
I just don't get it.
Hey, Jer. Still musing about Aji-Lenok nuts, huh? Want me to have Sino come over and tell some jokes? Might help distract you.
No. No need. I'm done.
Yeah, that's one nutty that's not all it's cracked up to be.
Oh dear. Another master of puns.
One of Sino's card buddies, actually.
I think I might just take that as my cue to head back to the desert.
Hold on. So, what's the deal with the Ajilenok nuts? Other than the bad Sino jokes.
We'll get to that. But first, introductions are in order. This is Jer, a member of the Temple of Silence. And you remember the Traveler, right, Jer?
Of course. I'd never forget a participant in the Rite of Duels or the hero who saved Sumeru.
Oh, thanks.
Awesome. Could you go over what happened to you one more time, Jer? Our valiant hero is gonna help us get to the bottom of this.
Me?
Might as well join since you're here, am I right?
I got stuff to do.
Just hear him out. You're gonna want to uncover this mystery once you do. I bet on it.
Well, I was on an expedition in the desert not too long ago when I got caught in some quicksand. Later, it became obvious it wasn't normal quicksand because instead of sinking to my death, I fell into an undiscovered ruin. In my panic, arms and legs flailing about, I suspect I touched some things I shouldn't have. Because in that brief moment, an enormous amount of information came surging into my mind. I would hesitate to even call it knowledge, because my brain had no capacity to process the information. To use an analogy, it would be like trying to stuff thousands of Ajilenok nuts into a small water skin without it bursting. Sorry again with the Ajilenok nuts, I know.
It's fine. We're getting to that part of the story anyway.
True. Well, just as I was on the verge of madness, a single phrase broke through the storm of thoughts in my head.
The moon?
It was a man's voice saying, "Don't eat Ajilenok nuts."
What?
Are you sure you heard that right?
I know it's hard to believe, but that's what happened. I was saved by the phrase, "Don't eat Ajilenok nuts."
Who was it?
I'm not sure. I'm not even certain it was a man's voice. It's hard to remember now that I've been repeating it so much myself. Anyway, the good news is I no longer feel like my head is going to explode. Of course, the bad news is that phrase has been stuck in my head for the past few days.
Wow.
Saved you.
But doesn't it have the opposite effect? Like, the more you say don't eat it, the more you want to eat it?
Yes, that's exactly right. Whoever the voice belongs to, I don't know what his deal is with those nuts.
Well, the world's a big place. There's bound to be people who don't like sweet stuff.
I suppose. Strangely enough, I'm starting to think the voice belonged not to a man, but a cat.
A cat? How?
That's the question, isn't it? What would a cat be doing in an abandoned ruin like that? Just as my mind was reaching its breaking point, I could have sworn I heard the sound of a cat guiding me to exit. But when I came to, all I saw was endless desert, and Sethos shaking me in a desperate attempt to wake me up.
I'll admit, it was pretty terrifying seeing you like that. Staring off into space and mumbling about Aji-Lenok nuts.
You sure don't sound terrified.
Sorry. It's not that I don't care. It's just kind of hard for rambling about Aji-Lenok nuts to sound menacing. Now, what Layla was saying, on the other hand, that is much creepier.
About the moon.
Exactly. The unknown is what breeds fear. Aji-Lenok nuts are familiar. But the moon suspended above us at night? That's about as foreign as it gets.
Well, we don't know that for sure. There could be a whole other world inside an Aji-Lenok nut, with a moon of its own.
Huh. I guess.
Aji-Lenok nuts are not to be underestimated.
Right, yeah, of course. Won't catch me disparaging the mighty Ajile Knocknut. No, sir.
Huh. So, a similar thing happened to Layla then?
Yeah, I think so. I was in a hurry to rescue Jur, so I put a marker on the incident site so we could go back and investigate. When his condition stabilized, we doubled back around to check and...
You discovered Layla in a similar condition.
Exactly. Multiple victims with the same symptoms at the same location. It wasn't hard to conclude that something is seriously wrong with that place. So, after we got Layla out of there, I had the Temple of Silence put up a warning sign at the scene and send patrols to watch the area. Speaking of, Sino, Tainari, and I are going to head back there and investigate once Layla is stable. So, as per usual, you're here just in time. That's for sure. But there is another reason I want Sino and Tainari involved in this. Because the story doesn't end there. Right, Jer?
Oh, yes. Where was I? The Ajale nuts butted in and I... Right. Yes. The cat. As I followed the cat noises, the voice said something else.
So, there are those from Tula who still endure.
Okay,
I thought that was strange, of course, because, well, was the voice referring to me? Records of my ancestry are rather sparse, so I'm not sure if my bloodline even traces back to that place.
To Layla.
That's right. The Temple of Silence's place of origin. And the home of Tainari's people. Plus, Hermanubis, who Sino and I both share a connection to, was one of the city's founders. As the temple's current leader, if something strange happens in the desert, it's my job to get to the bottom of it. But it turns out, a lot of people have a horse in this race, and I'm not leaving any of them out.
Alright, count me in.
See? Knew you'd join. But yeah, that's all we know about Jur's situation. Tainari should be done on his end. Let's head back and check on Miss Layla.
Hey!
The more I mention Ajale Knocknuts, the more I want some.
Oh, there's a quest. Flower is wilted. Don't know what's going on there. Well... Okay.
There are records in the Temple of Silence that speak of the ancient desert people's love of raising cats. Perhaps I encountered some ancestral cat spirit, long since passed on.
Yesterday,
Everyone hold hands!
surely that little girl must be leaving soon.
Hey!
Huh. I've never seen these symptoms before.
Everyone hold hands!
I'll have to tell Master about this when I get back.
Before I can finally buy a property in town.
And... oh.
Hey!
I've caused so much trouble for everyone.
We are still very early on in this quest.
Surely that little girl must be leaving soon.
How are you feeling? But don't speak if it's too taxing.
much better now, thanks. I feel like I haven't slept in 2 days, so pretty much back to normal.
Whoa. That's your normal?
Traveler, Paimon, I thought I heard your voices earlier. Oh, and, I'm sorry.
Huh? You don't have to apologize. He didn't do anything wrong.
No, I just mean, I think I'm about to disappoint you.
Oh.
My head was kinda muddled earlier, but I still heard your conversation. I know you're trying to figure out what happened to me, and I want to help. But, I really don't remember anything.
That's why.
Does your head still hurt?
No, I feel fine. The incense you made helped a lot. I'm still hearing those words in my head, but other than that, I'm okay. It's just, all I remember are those words. Everything else is a total blank. One moment I was heading to the stargazing point I'd calculated, and the next, I was on my back in the sand. The same phrase playing over and over again in my mind. How many moons are there in the sky?
Sethos, did your friend Jur suffer from memory loss too?
Not really. His memories are blurry, but there aren't huge gaps like this. He remembers touching something. Someone talking, a voice mentioning Tuletula, and hearing a cat lead him to the exit.
A cat.
Did you hear it too?
Huh? Now that you mention it, I think so. It was so soft. I thought I was imagining things.
Which means, at the very least, what the two of you experienced while escaping the ruin is consistent. A single sentence repeating in your heads, and the faint sound of a cat.
Still not a lot to go off of.
Agreed.
Oh, is your head hurting again, Layla?
No, I was just thinking. Maybe my memories are blank because I was sleepwalking at the time. Sometimes, my friends and classmates tell me about things I don't remember doing, or places I don't remember going. I don't talk about it a lot because, well, I don't even know how it happened. But I don't want my personal circumstances clouding your judgment. So I, just wanted to mention that.
Ah, I see. Well, thank you for telling us. But I don't think we need to dwell on that for now. We're gonna check out the site of the incident for ourselves, so that should help us come to our own conclusions.
I'm with Tinari. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, Layla.
Okay. Then could I come too? I have to know what happened to me back there.
Sure, but on one condition. You need to be in tip-top shape before we head out. If your condition isn't stable enough before then, I'll have to figure out something else.
Of course. No problem.
Well, I'm more concerned about Tainari. You sure you'll be alright in the desert?
You say that like I'll evaporate on first contact with sand or something. Call it curiosity. If this concerns my ancestors, I want to figure out what's going on. Anyway, as long as I take things slow when the sun's out, I should be fine with the right preparation. Besides, it's a good idea to have a doctor on hand in case of emergencies.
So long as our doctor doesn't become the emergency.
Well, if that happens, I suppose I'll just have to rely on the kindness of my entourage to haul me back home.
All right, well, that all sounds good to me. Let's meet in 2 days like we agreed.
Sethos finds a map and
Jer and I are gonna head back to the Temple of Silence and do some research in the meantime. See you in a couple days.
Sounds good.
What about you, Layla? If you feel like you need more rest, I can arrange a room for you to stay in.
No need. I've asked enough of you as it is. Besides, I feel a lot better. I should make it back to my dorm, no problem. You sure? Don't push it too hard, or you might end up sleepwalking along the way. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I have other things I need to do anyway. Like letting my advisor and classmates know that I'm fine. Adjusting my stargazing schedule. Things like that. If I don't get it all done, I doubt I'll be able to sit still, let alone stay here and get some rest.
I'm not so sure that's...
You know what? I'll make sure she gets that.
Ah, a much better idea. Thank you, Traveler. Of course, if anything starts to feel off, come back for a checkup right away.
You'd better listen to him, Layla, or he'll feed you tasteless slop as a punishment.
What?
Punishment? You're the one who caught a cold. You're supposed to eat light when that happens. Besides, with your nose stuffed up like that, you couldn't taste anything to begin with.
Huh. Is that so? And here I thought it was an in-taste-to-no issue.
Should have seen that coming. You're off the clock, so now it's time for puns, huh?
Oh, brother, not this again.
Don't worry, Paimon. I understand. If you want me to stop, then
Then?
you'll have to call a plumber. Tell them someone's gotta pipe down.
Why are we making this face? That wasn't even that good.
This is getting more insufferable by the second. Put a sock in it already, please.
Alright, Paimon, one sock incoming right up. What just happened?
Paimon's done with this game. You win, okay? Let's just get out of here. Please.
Well, alright, bye everyone. I'll keep my Leo safe and Paimon.
All right, you stay safe. I'll try to stay sane.
Dorks.
It seems your jokes have improved with practice, Traveler.
Happy about that?
Absolutely. Finally. Someone to share the load.
Ah, you know what? Akale's helping out the academia, but I haven't had the chance to check on her. Why don't you do me a favor and go do that?
Hold on. I thought you were having me over for dinner.
Everyone hold hands.
Tainari should make something with mushrooms later. A fungus for a fun guest.
He's gonna make a mushroom joke when we eat. I just know it.
Surely that little girl must be leaving soon.
Azulinoc nuts. Moons, Azulinoc nuts? Are the moons going nuts?
Alright, Paimon, that's enough.
Oh no! Looks like Paimon's caught the brain bug too! She can't stop thinking about those two things! Oh, Paimon's gotta clear her head. But how? Aha! Got it! The cafe over there! Why don't we head over for a quick pick-me-up?
Something's up with Layla.
Sorry. I feel kinda tired all of a sudden.
Wait! Is it because of all Paimon's muttering just now? Oh, sorry. The coffee will be Paimon's treat, okay?
So generous all of a sudden.
Hey! You make it sound like Paimon's stingy or something! Huh. Well, she'll just have to show you her true colors. Yeah! Starting now! You sit tight and take care of Layla, Traveler. Paimon's gonna get us some snacks and coffee. Be right back. Don't go anywhere in the meantime.
You know it gets serious when Paimon leaves us alone, so...
She's pushing herself again as always.
Hey, other Layla.
Saw right through me, huh? I apologize for the sudden emergence, but I didn't have any other options. Well, that's true. So, for our sake and your safety, allow me to fill in the gaps in her memory.
And you were the one in control when it happened.
That's right. Layla was already in bad shape, stressing about her new study topic, focusing on the stars instead of her surroundings. By the time she realized the danger she was in, it was too late.
I was expecting some dialogue, unless it's just PS4 loading time. Oh, it is just PS4 loading time. I love that we're getting, like, full-on art for loading screens of all things.
Quicksand near the ideal viewing spot? Wasn't expecting that. Looks like Layla's been under a lot of pressure lately. She hasn't been paying attention to her surroundings. But why would quicksand lead to a place like this? Well, all in all, looks like a common desert ruin. Guess there's nothing to do but try to find a way out. Oh, Layla, what have you gotten yourself into this time?